Hey everybody, it's Ryan from myafterschooltoys.com, back from vacation, and today's the day. We have reached over 300 subscribers, and as promised, I'm going to reveal to you what I believe is the greatest action figure of the 1980s. Now, before I unveil this figure, there's a couple things I need to say. This is purely my opinion. This isn't something that I expect you to believe or go along with. If you do, awesome. Hopefully you'll love the toy because it's amazing. But there's lots of people that think other action figures are great. If you think the 1977 telescoping Darth Vader was the greatest action figure of all time, go for it. If you think the Inspector Gadget action figure with about 1,000 accessories was the greatest action figure of all time, then I can't argue with that. But in my mind, for playability, for size, for accessories, for features, this is the greatest action figure of the 1980s. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Mattel's 1986 Marshall Bravestar. That's right. Eyes of a hawk, ears of a wolf, strength of a bear, speed of a puma. Marshall Bravestar. I'm going to open this up as promised, and we are going to take a look at this amazing figure. But first we want to take a little bit of time to look at the box. Here you see an animated picture on the front. He comes with quick draw action, which is very, very cool. And you might know the story of Marshall Bravestar. There is a New Texas in outer space, and some bad guys attack, and the mayor asks the Earth Council for help, and they send Marshall Bravestar, and he alone is enough to clean up everybody. So there you can see his quick draw action. And Fort Carrium is where he was at. And of course, they were mining for precious stones in Fort Carrium, and we'll see those in just a second. And then here you can see you can actually get a replica of his gun, and then the laser backpacks that attach, and you can actually have kind of a photon laser tag type of thing, where you could shoot them back and forth at each other. Tex Hex is the bad guy, so you can get a laser backpack for him, and then him and Marshall Bravestar could have a quick draw action. So again, another feature incorporating lasers, which is why I think this is the greatest figure of the 80s. And then we'll look on the side here. You get the neutral laser. You get the trans freezer rifle. 2 nuggets of Carrium, which is basically space gold, kind of. It's that type of thing, full of energy. And then you get a comic with poster. And then on the other side, some more quick draw action. Alright, enough of the box. It is time to open up this figure and take a look at him. So I'm going to take my trusty knife here, gently slice down the side. Normally this would hurt me to open up a figure that is this old, that's been around for 30 years almost, but I really wanted to play with this figure since I've had it, and it's going to be fun to open it up. We'll just peel off a little bit of cardboard on the side here. Marshall Bravestar, when it came out, it was on every morning at like 7 a.m. where I lived, and I remember dragging myself out early in the morning so that I did not miss an episode. And of course it was done by Filmation. Oh, I'm excited. Alright, so first we're going to see what's on the back. We get a nice little paper here telling us that there's a 90-day limited warranty on it. And you get this awesome newspaper comic. This thing is very, very cool. I had this toy as a kid. I don't remember this at all. So this is awesome. Yeah, it talks about the bank heist with Tex Hex. You got a picture of Marshall Bravestar here with 3030. And 3030 was a horse that was basically a robot, and he could turn into the sentient horse that could stand on 2 legs and fire a cannon. And for my taste, he was the greatest sidekick of all time, as far as cartoons go. I love you, Cringer, but 3030 was awesome. Alright, and then it says, open up for a Build-A-Scene poster, 1 of 4, collect them all. I'm going to open this thing up. Oh wow, it's a comic inside. Look at that. Very cool. You can see them finding the Carium. You can see Tex Hex and his guys getting ready to come in and rob. Very cool. Okay, let's open up this poster. And this thing is going to be framed and mounted on my wall. Because that is just awesome. Brave Star with 3030 in front of the command center. It says Heroic 3030 and Marshall Brave Star. Very, very, very cool. Love it. Alright. And look on the back here. There's an advertisement for the neutral laser. And then some wanted posters of the hideous henchman, Sandstorm, and Tex Hex. The meanest, most evil space outlaw leader ever. How awesome. Alright. So that right there is very cool to get with your figure. Now let's take a look at the figure himself. We're going to pop him out of his blister pack here. And again, I don't mind doing this because he is going to get displayed prominently in the proper way when I'm done. So yeah, I might lose some value on it. Getting them in the box can run anywhere from $50 to $75 depending on their quality and their condition, but he's going to look good displayed. So, oh, I forgot his rifle here. Let's look at his features. He has a removable hat. There you go. Let me get the camera up here. We'll get a good look at his sculpt. Very cool. And then he does have a removable plastic chest plate, which reminds me a lot of He-Man, with his silver badge on there. He has a holster for his gun. Very cool detailing in the boots. There's no doubt that this is a space-age cowboy. Alright. And then his articulation. He has a ball joint on the arms to move him around, and a ball joint on the other arm as well. His head moves on a ball joint, and as well as his legs. So lots of articulation here. Very cool figure. It's really well sculpted, well made. I take off of his vest here, but all he does is just a yellow shirt underneath, so we'll leave that on. Okay, and then of course, he has the quick draw action of pushing the button here. Let me get it where I can get the camera in good. Pow! Very cool. A quick draw action. And then let's put his hat on him. This is what is Marshall Brave Star without his hat. There you go. Just a cool figure. It's just as cool as I remember as a kid. Good quality. He comes with the gun. He comes with the rifle as well. Let's see, there's some sculpt and some detailing in that. And then, one awesome feature is there's a little tab on his rifle, so you can tuck it into his vest in the back, and he can wear it. And then of course he comes with a couple pieces of translucent Carium, and these are cool. The Carium is what everybody was after, and he's kind of what he was there to defend it, so very cool. I can't say enough about this figure. It's awesome. It's my favorite for all the reasons that I explained to you. And it holds up over time. You could sell this right now in the stores. And with its features and the actions that it would be a good seller, I think. So there you go. Mattel's 1986 Marshall Brave Star. And again, this is all my opinion. You may not feel that this is the greatest figure of all time. You know what I would love for you to do is leave me a message and tell me what you think is the greatest figure of all time. That would be awesome to discuss. You can see his laser fits right there. Just like that. So yeah, leave me a message. Let me know what you think. Hopefully you enjoyed the review. You can check us out at Twitter now at After School Toys. And we have more reviews to come. Took a little vacation, we're back, we're going to be putting up some new videos, and got some new supplies coming in, some new toys, and we'll review those as they come. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed our review of Mattel's 1986 Marshall Bravestar, and as always, until next time, long live the 80s. Bravestar.
What are you looking at, cat?